If your actions inspire others to dream more, learn more, do more, and become more, you are a leader. John Quincy Adams.
Accountable leadership has a major role in advancing a company further towards success. Unfortunately, accountable leadership is lacking in many organizations. Leadership involves using authoritative skills and modeling behaviors for the team. Accountable leaders use integrity and discipline to set the standards for others, communicate expectations, and clarify roles. Clarifying roles will help to ensure that each team member has their own responsibility, while continuing to work towards the company's values and goals. Strong leadership is required for a prosperous business, and this leadership can be broken down into various levels within the organization. Leadership is the act of leading or motivating an individual or a group of individuals toward a common goal. Leaders will inspire others to see their full potential, help build a vision, and encourage creativity. The support from a good leader is an essential factor in a strong, confident workplace. Accountability is a vital principle in leadership. Without accountability, there would be a lack of trust and decrease in engagement and performance. Leaders will demonstrate accountability by taking full responsibility for actions, decisions, and outcomes that have results from personal or team efforts. They are in charge of delegating and preparing others to be able to benefit the business and personal accomplishments for the individuals as well. In order to effectively interact and influence other team members, leaders must acquire certain soft skills and attitudes, including integrity, loyalty, enthusiasm, creativity, competency, communication skills. The organization consists of a group of individuals who make up a collective team. Despite the various levels throughout the organization, everyone should be dedicated to practicing accountable leadership. Leadership can be performed throughout the organization by simply making positivity a priority. Positivity and respect will help contribute to a successful business. However, this cannot be achieved if the individuals who make up this business are not accountable for their attitudes and behaviors. Everyone in the organization should be aware of the company's vision and how to achieve it. They must be committed to working both independently as well as collaborating work to reach a bigger outcome. We cannot simply rely on others to get the job done. Everyone has a part to play. Higher authority within the organization is responsible for ensuring the staff members are accountable, respectful, and determined. The role of the manager is to assign employees to specific assignments based on their skills and assets, and to ensure that each team member has a strong understanding of the vision of the business. Managers should possess leadership skills and implement strategies that are aligned with the employees to include everyone in the mission. Managers should trust their fellow employees to be accountable for their assignments and encourage employees to participate in problem-solving decisions. It may be necessary for managers to adjust and adapt to a different leadership style that meets the needs of business. It is very important for managers to understand that while delegating and supporting their accountable employees, that they are also held accountable for final results and outcomes, despite being good or bad. This includes observing the actions of the employees and giving feedback. Managers have a significant leadership position to maintain, which includes ensuring that the employees are effectively delivering appropriate work and results. They hold a significant impact on the ultimate success of the business. Employees are given expectations and obligations in order to create a successful career and eliminate any confusion. Every individual in the workplace should be given clear instructions of what is required in their positions and made aware of any consequences from being unaccountable to their work. These directives should be stated when they first begin in their position and reiterated throughout the career. Over time, other tasks and assignments will be added to the employee's list of responsibilities. Once an employee accepts a position, it is expected of them to arrive to work each day on time with a respectful attitude. There are certain policies and procedures that are determined in the workplace, and employees are required to abide by this conduct. Aside from these general expectations, the management team will decide on employees to take on specific roles based on their skills, attitudes, and experiences. An accountable employee accepts their requested responsibilities and strives to seek desired results. It is evident that accountable leadership will help to create a stronger business. However, some organizations lack this practice. When there is a gap between the initial expectations of leaders and the performance outcomes, then this is known as the leadership accountability gap. The idea is there, but the actions are missing. In order to close the leadership accountability gap and strengthen these skills, every individual has to be willing to put in the work. Leadership accountability is a skill that may require extra time and efforts, but everyone in the workplace is capable of achieving. To be successful with leadership accountability, it is critical to develop a mindset focused on influence rather than power or control. How can you be more effective in motivating others based on your actions and attitudes? There are many ways to strengthen accountable leadership, including celebrating small achievements, taking ownership or responsibility, not being afraid of making mistakes, providing directions to others, planning ahead, having a clear vision. Now let's look at a practical illustration. Jessie had to decide who she wanted to promote to a supervisor position. The first person who came to her mind was Eleanor. Eleanor always displayed leadership qualities such as integrity, loyalty, and competency. She would arrive to work each day with a smile and was very enthusiastic about her work. Jessie was confident that Eleanor would use her accountable leadership skills to motivate others and advance the company. Jessie had chosen Eleanor for the position. After a month of being promoted, Eleanor had helped to strengthen the team. She influenced others by being accountable and taking ownership. She would help encourage others by giving them guidance and celebrating the achievements of others. Eleanor's behavior influenced the team on how the power of accountable leadership can create a strong, prosperous workplace.